Stage 5 ZRacing series. Haven't had a great week on the bike. Chest has been a bit raw, but I've done tests. I'm all clear of the big C word. I'm not a big C. I am a little B, or a mid B, I would say. We've just done a warm-up, so make sure you subscribe. Next time you can watch me warm up. That stream is now deleted, unlisted. You'll never see it again. Some naughty language from everyone watching in the live chat. Good song. What song was it? Marco's here, Pam's here, 8 people watching. Please like the video. If I survive this race and I'm feeling all right, and we get 30 likes, I should be able to do that. Then we should. I might do this. I might do this race again in an hour's time. So you can see this is New Roads on Watopia, 16 miles. This is going coastal, and we might be going thermal any minute now. We've got the feather and the draft on the power-ups. And we get 2 power-ups. I put on the map where we get them. Hi Rory, how are you, mate? RT's in here somewhere. Yeah, going coastal, doing coastal, riding coastal. Big ring on the coastal roads. With me and Marco are coming back from DVT, pulmonary embolism, hitting our pre-clot fitness. Long may it continue, Marco. Very good to see. Grim, have you liked this stream yet? I know you're usually one of the first ones to like it. Right, so we get a power up through here. The power ups are feather and draft. I will try and save that for when I need it later. Always stretches out a bit over here. I wouldn't panic. Have you liked the video? Trust in the blob, as Michael Haran would say. Right on, that rides, thank you. Oh, I didn't need that. No, just 2 power-ups. Tom, one comes at 14 kilometers. Oh. 20 people watching, 30 likes. I'm going to do a race after this one, if I survive. $40 likes, we'll do the A race. Yeah, I've got the lurgy a little bit. I've got the lurgy. It's just on my chest. Bad night's sleep Saturday. Feeling a little bit better. I should have known in that last Zwift live stream something wasn't quite right. Yeah, well, we had garlic and honey. Thing is, I don't want the fan on my chest. I don't want to overcook. Cheers, Tom. Marco's expecting his heart rate to drop any moment. It's not going down. 26 people watching, only 4 likes. Come on, guys, smash the like button. We've got some climbs coming up. There's RT Kaboom. Very pretty new sky. Got to keep dropping it in the chat, Tom. Keep dropping it in the chat. Hey, Trevor B. Smith, how are you, buddy? Have you done this course yet? Do you like it? I know, I just guessed 4. Or whatever I said, 6. Right, so you want to use the power up at maybe now. Get another power up at 14 kilometers. Either or will be handy. It is a 2 to 3% finish, so Fev will be handy, and so will the draft. Oh, my lungs are done, so maybe the draft. Try and recover on these little bits. People have done their research with the feathers. Thanks, Ali. Sorry to hear that. Mayhem Zwifting. I'm going to call this the Zwift graveyard. Here we go. Feather or draft? Okay, we'll take that. Lots of power has been used. Cheers, Mick. Got the finish wrong here, haven't I? On the map. Have I? Someone off the front, so get ready for the pace to go hard. My heart rate, I can't do anything. Hey, me Maud. Good to hear. Pardon me. $2K to go. Time to move my phone just in case a bead of sweat drops and fires off the power up. Oh no! Oh. Well done, Artie. Oh, well, I'm happy with that, considering. Considering the way I was at the weekend, I could hardly. We got getting dropped by Nat on the flat and up the hill, so I'm obviously fighting off a little bit of a chest infection or something. Went too early. Mick said about long sprint. I think if I was on top form, that would have been the idea, to go for a real long sprint there. But just with that heart rate being so high, it just wasn't there, was it? Obviously, I popped the aero quite soon, the draft power up. But if this live stream gets 30 likes in the next 5 minutes, we will race it again in 30 minutes. And shall we keep with the A's? Should we try and see how long we can keep up with the A's? Let's see. There's the graph. So there you can see where we went. Lots of it, obviously, in the deserts to start with. Yeah, very high heart rate, not dropping. I mean, you sort of see here, this is a telltale sign that should be down 130s easy. And it's 157, 156, 153. You know, not a bad 1 minute, considering how I feel. 567. Let's see where 450 is. Big drop off that. That was tough. That was tough. Let's just get a screenshot, and then we'll have see how the heart rate is now. How's the heart rate? And stressed after the winter time change. Apparently, it does take a lot of people. It does take some people a lot of time, up to a week, to adjust, to get their body to adjust. I mean, obviously, an extra hour in bed was very helpful, considering I was up most of Saturday night. There's a bloody mozzies. Oh no, you're going to shut the windows. I actually wish I didn't have the fan on then. It probably would have been hot, but I wish I didn't. It was tough. How's your 1 minute? Just 461. Just. How many likes we got, guys? How many likes we got? I'll check that, Marco. I'll check that. 25 people still watching. 30 likes, we rerun the race. 40 likes, we do it in the A's. That's one thing with Zwift Play. I can't get onto that graph, I don't think. It does seem a bit of a drop off there, doesn't it? 141. I mean, that's only on the MacBook. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at my history there and find out. It says 40 for me. Oh, thanks, Tom. Yeah. Well, I absolutely love that course. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, it should be. I like Garmin on that. I mean, we've done. Did they overwrite at some point or something? Maybe I haven't gone for a 1 minute test. Maybe that'd be a good video. How much 1 minute can I hold on and offline? Right, we've got 30 minutes to join the next race. What is I have to look at. I mean, I want to race it. I know my lungs didn't feel that good at the end there. Let's see. 23 people watching. Only 23 likes. 23 likes. Will we get 7 likes? I mean, there's 22 of you still watching. Let's join it. Do you want to see me join the A's? We've got 2 options. We can join the A's. Bridgwater Cycling Club Monday workout. Oh, quick, let's. Bridgewater. Where's the race? Yeah, I've got the new roads now, Inga. Bridgewater Cycling Club are who run the Crocombe Hill Climb. Hope this isn't going to be too hard. Yes, if you're going to suffer swifting with a Demon Hunter. Oh. Just waiting for the ERG mode, erg mode to kick in. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not putting enough power. Oh. I'm definitely going to lower my settings down. If I can remember how to do it. Oh yeah, tap these buttons, don't you? Okay. There we go. I don't know, I'm changing gear. It was green. I know, Marco, you look on Instagram, I should be pro. First pro cyclist with 3.7 watts per kilo for 20 minutes. Right, so stay tuned. We will be doing, so 46, 15, 25 minutes, we will be doing a Zwift race with the A's. You wait till you're there. It's the worst thing about getting fitter. It's and this FTP is probably set a little bit low at the moment. Just since the hill climb, taking my foot off the gas a bit. So, anything happen at the weekend? Anyone see any bike racing or? 280 watts should be flashing red for me. We'll put up to 100 and just see where we're going here. See our heart rate. Can always lower it down using my Zwift play buttons. Keep getting thrown outside. During the Etape to Tour de France, this is the kind of power you can expect to be climbing at. I'd be going backwards at 300 watts. Let's turn this down a bit. Heart rate was shooting up a bit. Marco's finally discovered the Zwift ramp test. Suits me much better than 20-minute test. Yeah. Also a good little workout as well. You can do it more often. People say it overreads for them. But then, you know, as long as you're doing the same test, you're not sort of starting with a ramp test, finishing on an FTP test after 6 weeks of training. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, gives you pointers. Gives you a number to work to. That's all it is. $152 heart rate at 230 watts. Are you joining me in the A's? Are you joining me in the A's in 20 minutes? RT? This race tonight, this Zwift race, this Zwift live stream, is to see if I'm going to take 4 or 5 days off the bike, which I don't really want to do. Thanks to the ride on, Marco. I don't really want to do before the hill climb on the 12th, but tapering is my game, as you know, for the bullet hill climb. So if the chest is no better tomorrow, I'll take nearly a week off the bike, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying. Is it sandbagging if you're, I mean, what are you there? Someone in my chat said you're 4.9 watts per kilo. But is it your FTP isn't high enough to upgrade or something? Is there a coffee break? No. I find Zwift estimated FTP way too high to use for workouts. What do people think about their Strava estimated FTP? I always find that one's quite accurate. FTP is too low to upgrade to an A. And if I'm an A, so is Ned and the others in the top 10. Oi! Oh no, I wasn't in the top 10, don't worry. Michael first T-bang. So Michael, how was did you get up to anything yesterday? Reminds me of Paul Lot Hill climb. How can I text in here? Right, 25 watching. 15 minutes, under 15 minutes now. As we join the A race. But the race we've just done, how long can we stay with the A racers? I hope they don't start too hard. I'm failing this workout, but it's just nice to go spin with people 20 miles down the road. Weekend was good. Shame about the final result, but spectating was good to watch. RT is still a B. Join your A's, that really annoying me in this next one. Yeah, that's some result, isn't it? Oh. Tom Barnes is going for a coast crusher on the coast, north, southern, left, right, upside down coast, big ring in it. Can't remember which one he's entered or riding. We need to find a way to fast track the last 109 subscribers for you to reach 1,000. Yeah, before I stop streaming altogether and stop YouTubing altogether. Patreon only live streams. Maybe channel members. Maybe I'll convert Patreon to channel members and we'll just do channel member live streams. You can tell I'm a bit dejected with YouTube at the moment. I've stopped uploading shorts pretty much. A couple have gone up just to keep it ticking over. I just feel that I'm always missing the threshold to get monetized on shorts, which is 10 million views in 90 days, which I've reached before. I just haven't since they brought the new monetization rules in, funnily enough. So I just didn't want to be sat here in 6 months' time going, oh, I'm still under the limit of the monetization, but I'm getting YouTube, 4,000 watch hours every 3 weeks. Good evening, Phil. How the devil are you? Hope you had a good weekend. Had some nice food. Phil, what's your Instagram? You have some lovely food that goes on there. Trilad 69 or something. Nah, what's Phil's? Huh? He's not been very well. That's two of us, Phil. I called it off you, did I? I should be recovering, yeah. Nat's probably quite angry at me riding now. Kept her up all night on Saturday. Not like that. I'm not angry. Is that me sweating on the floor? All I can see is like my reflection looking back at me. Yeah, I haven't got the fan on because I didn't want it on my chest. Croaking like Christmas once a year. Croaking easy. My disc brakes on the hill climb bike. Disc brakes on the hill climb bike. You have to slow down on the hairpin on the way up? He does on the Porlock hill climb. Porlock toll road. Two of 8 people that only have to slow down on the way up. But no, it's like people were saying about Ed not using a disc brake bike, a rim brake bike. So what do they want him to jump on his old rim brake bike that was 7.2 kilos or ride a disc brake bike that's 6 kilos? It's a strange one to, it's a strange one. Also, like, I don't know Feather's deal. I don't know if he gets paid or whatever to ride a bike. I'm not sure if he would by Cannondale, but at the end of the day, that bike is going to be super stiff, and he's a bit of a monster, isn't he? He says as I contemplate taking this rim brake bike for the Buckfast. Was it Buckfast Lee? Buckfast hill climb. West Butland hill climb. Idea: get 2 trainers and bikes, head to the streets and challenge people to a race. Race a 10-year-old to a Zwift race challenge. Well, I was going through my YouTube ideas the other day. One was I've got this battery pack which should be able to power the turbo or the laptop. I've got the Tax Neo 1 here, so that doesn't need external power, although it's not it's broken, but I might get away with a Zwift race if I don't sprint. I want to do that one in the middle of town and just, yeah, maybe get people to try and beat me on a, I wanted to do it on top of the hill, on sunset over the hill. Obviously just got 4G, and then we've got, can you beat me in a Zwift race or a Zwift sprint or something, or live ramp test in the middle of town as we turn on the Christmas lights. Yeah, I had it at the weekend. I've had it at the weekend. I hope it's hanging around. I know. I think it's that Friday's live stream where I was like, couldn't do it, and then it wasn't until I got off I thought, my chest is really tight. And then we're like going, I was thinking, I went to the cinema, didn't I? I went to the cinema with all the sweaty teenagers, and I went to AGM Cycling Club AGM meeting in the week. So I was like, kind of just resigned myself to the fact that I'd had it. But when I tested, it was negative, so that was good. Oh, sorry, how's your OnlyFans going? Great, Mum loves it. No, Patrick doesn't like disc brakes being pushed on everybody. Yeah, no, I agree. But you can get some good deals on Wiggle at the moment for rim brakes. I've ridden disc brakes since 2016 on the Paralane on my winter bike, and then 2018 on my road bike. Being a big rider, living in a hilly area that's wet a lot of the time, I hate rim brakes. I went to Mallorca on rim brakes. I had to stop down Sacalobra. Bearing in mind they were the Mavic, not Fallout. They were like coated aluminium, so you had to Xliath. So I had to stop going down Sacalobra, and it's annoying having to throw away. It's annoying having to throw away wheel sets when you've gone through them in a season and a half. It's not good for the environment and stuff. So I love disc brakes, but I don't hate rim brakes. Good dual pivot rim brakes on a good, for me, an aluminium wheel are great. Right on, Ali. Just not for me. Sprint timed up the cobbled. That's a good one, because I hate that one as well. Oh, looking forward to seeing what up. We've got a bit of free speed here. Right, let's quit this one. Get back into the start pen. Thank you, Bridgwater. It's been nice cycling with you. What do I want to do? Menu and ride. I'll just make it. I wasn't going to make it public, but let's change that banner. 4 minutes already. Oh God, 4 minutes. I hate bike maintenance, and I find rim brakes easy to live with. Yep. They're good. I mean, obviously, my argument would be with wider tyres coming in. I mean, I can get 28s on my air road, but they're not really 28s. They sort of probably come up at like 26 and quite bulbous. So I think with wider rims and stuff like that, the technology moving forward there, and or not the technology, I guess it's the trends moving forward there, it makes sense to have disc brakes. Yeah. I mean, if I was to ever get a triathlon bike or TT bike, you know, you kind of look at those now and they're all going disc brakes. And that's one thing where I would say for the amount I would use a TT bike, I'd probably want rim brakes just because of maintenance. If I only had one bike I used for hill climbs, I would use rim brake bike. But every day in the hills of the UK, disc brakes all day long. Yeah, have to agree with you there, Michael. And if you're going to buy a rim brake bike, go and find the aero that I had with rim brakes, but obviously get a pair of prime wheels, nice wide wheels with aluminium braking surface. That's what I would do now. If I had the money, I'd buy my bike back off my mate. Patrick's off down the gym. If I stay and watch, there's no. Well, I'm off down the gym. If I stay and watch, the it's too late excuse will come into play. Yeah, and it's really, but it's only really 5:10, isn't it? Is that right? Is that right now? No, 10 past. Oh. 7:10. Yeah. Do I want the fan on? I don't. I'm going to try and avoid putting the fan on. I'm going to put my. Is there a yellow orange sweatband somewhere in that? I've got one on the floor here. If I don't pull a hammy. Oh, I think I need to pull a hammy. That's a headband, but go around there. Take my watch off. Oh, it just drips down. Like literally, there's a puddle to my left, and there's not a puddle to my right. So it's just like that's what. No, I'm all right, thank you. Right, welcome back, everyone. I have just done the B race of this race. It's ZRacing Race Watopia Stage 5, and it is on some new roads on Zwift. That's new roads on Zwift, some new roads on Zwift. Algorithm. Stage 5, A's. B Cat racer in the A group. We'll see how long I can hold on. Heart rate is through the roof. I've turned the fan off because I don't want cold air in my chest because I've got a little bit of the lurgy kicking in somewhere. We've got 27 people watching live, so if you're not watching live, please do hit the subscribe button. Come and join me in the next live stream. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers and to keep me Zwifting throughout the winter, or keep me live streaming throughout the winter. Let's hope the A's don't start as bad as hard as the B's, please. Trying to keep on top of the heart rate. That's a bit of giraffes coming in through the windows, quite nice. Got then live chat. I think this is going to be the first little test because people usually ramp up over the start line for some reason, don't they? Thanks for riding on, Phil. Thanks for riding on, Pam. Thanks, Tom. Turn it on, I'll power them. 20 minutes. Cheers, Marco. I'm done, guys. I'm done. Turn that effing fan off. Join me, I'll finish the race, see where we came. Heart rate was just sky high, which just meant with a little bit of lurgy. It just meant on those little rises, there was just nowhere to go, was there? Oh. Come on, who had longer than 5 minutes? Not many people, I don't think, Michael. The way I've been riding tonight. It's just annoying. Like I turned the fan on and then I wanted to turn it off quite quickly, but I could see my heart rate go down a little bit with the cooling, but because it was right on my chest, it just felt horrible. Always good to have a little recce of these rides though, to see I think this will be a popular, a popular 10-mile route race, wouldn't it? So good to actually see and feel the finish without just burying yourself looking at the countdown to through the graveyard again, the countdown to the kilometers to go or meters to go. Start to pick out places in that sort of finish to see where I would want to go, etc. Still 28 watching. I'd really appreciate a little like and a follow or a subscribe. I would put the links below to my Strava. I'm a verified athlete. I know, verified. Fan will blow away the CO2 as well. Even more critical when not 100%. I almost felt like it was the opposite. I know you're right. It did, like Friday, it felt like it was the opposite. I didn't realise I wasn't feeling that great on Friday when I raced. It wasn't sort of until after where I was like, looking back at the stream now, I go, I hardly breathe. When I did the downtown dolphin attack, didn't I? And I was just like, they've caught me really quick. You're not getting it. Future TT course, I think it will be. It should be fine. It should be nice. I mean, it didn't, with the bigger pack on the B race, I didn't really notice these climbs so much. But I did notice the recovery, maybe because the heart rate was so high. I didn't have much dip. What exactly has been verified? Verified that I am who I say I am. Pro cyclist, apparently. Zwift won't verify me. I swear too much. Evening, gang. Cheers. Hi, Simon. Hope you're well, mate. No. TTT in the jungle would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Everyone bike swaps. Yeah, 10 miles smash fest. That's maybe the Cycling Weekly 10 mile midweek or whatever they do. I don't know. Phil and Evil Steph will know. They're the time trial pros. ITT most evenings. Also, that climb out of the jungle is just horrible, to be honest. Yeah, it is. We've had some fun on those races, haven't we? Those routes. Where's this little pack behind then? 4 minutes behind. Oh, it's only 27 in this race. I did that. I was trying to think where to see it, and it's obviously up by the things on the right hand side there. So Zwift season hasn't really started yet. If this is 27 on a Monday night at 6 p.m. Come on. Oh. Yeah, the 1.51 update graphics on Zwift do look a little bit crisper. Michael Hara noticed the other day. It probably stutters a bit on your stream that you're watching through the upload and stuff. I'll try and work on that over winter. Maybe I'll go back to OBS, scrap StreamYard. A bit harder to bring up your comments and stuff, but it will be for a better. I need to get a streaming game laptop or a PC or something. My whoosh isn't on Mac yet, so. And we're on fire 1.51 at the moment on Zwift. 1.52 to 1.53. There might be a back pedal kit. Mick was, I say not promised, Mick was told that was probably about when it could drop in the game. But, you know, who knows? Oh, my back's still a little bit tender as well. Just spasm then. Good course. A good course to have Swift play as well. Go steer around the corners. I'd say unless you're at 100% on the trainer difficulty as well, these little kickers aren't gonna do much damage to you. Oh, lovely. Dedicated PC for Zwift, i3. Nice. It will be nice. Then I'll be able to have my laptop sweat-free, not have to set it up every time I want to Zwift, and it be on fire. And say it doesn't charge whilst it's plugged in anymore, but it's better than it used to be. It used to not charge. I don't know what was wrong with it. Used to not charge, didn't it? Michael, text me on WhatsApp and just say Spiky Mikey YouTube. I'll send you a stream that I found that someone that is obviously doing the new ZRL rules of surging. So I don't know, what is it called? Sticky Watts or not Sticky Watts? Surge Cruise or something, where you do big power, I guess slow down, big power, and down, big power. So I think you keep doing that and you go blurry. Flip's sake. This is this kind of shit I get really pissed off with. Logitech, there's 30 people watching this. There we go. Zwifter single threaded to the i3 is perfect and cheap. Yeah, Halloween tomorrow. I've got to put some decorations up and go and get some sweets. Very behind this year. Well, I usually do. I usually just get all the bike lights charged up and just chuck them in bins and stuff like that. So you come through the gate and it's all lit up. On behind the com, I think I've shown you before. You guys put a bike light out the letterbox with a cycling glove, so the bike light's like flashing underneath the cycling glove. That's a good one. Oh yeah, for me, I do keep thinking like one year I dress up and then I just leave it too late. I want to dress. I could dress up as David Bowie from the Labyrinth. I think everything's upstairs. Right, time for dance and football. Have fun. Good luck, Simon. Hope your dance competition goes well. Right, so this is the last 800 meters of going coastal route on Zwift. It's nice when they throw stuff like this in, you know that's coming up sort of 600 meters to go. So you're not always just staring at that number, which has been made a little bit smaller, I think, in the last update we discovered. So here's the sprint. So you want to get over to the left-hand side. Don't get coned. Then it finishes on the right-hand turn. So if you can get over to the other side of the road, do that. Well, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because it sort of comes on the bend and it's still 2%. Tricky one, tricky one. There's going to be a few tricky sprints there, I think. $24, $24.25. Let's have a quick look at the graph. Lungs, chest and lungs don't feel too bad, if I'm honest. We'll see what they're like tonight. Maybe I'll be coughing up my lungs, and I would have regretted what we've done there, but who knows? You only regret the rides you don't do. Well done for finishing, says Phil. Peter Twite says, Parrot Peter's here. We messed up the climbing thing, Ujima Flip, so that's out the window. The climbing portal hack to upgrade, but we're at level 50 now, Peter. We're not too bothered. We're not too bothered. We're still chasing down Ali to level 60. Do you want to see critical power? Did I take a screenshot? Did I just take another one just in case? Critical power, nothing to shout home about. It was about 16 minutes, wasn't it, where I died again. Oh, fun times, fun times. Right, thank you very much for watching. Comment below on this video processes, and you can comment below which course is your favorite out of the new ones, and maybe we'll do that in the next few days. We've got to do the Tour Watopia. If you want to watch another Zwift race, it is over here. Thank you so much for joining me and keeping me on the bike. It has been an epic live stream. We had a little warm up as well, which is unlisted, but I'll put that over there as well. And we'll see you next time. But before we go, most importantly, look, yesterday was a big day, but I'm not impressed. I'm not going to fool you on